up, everybody? Welcome to Improv is Dead. I am here, as always, with Tim Lyons. What's up, Tim?
What's up, Dan? How's it going?
Good, man. How are you? How's your week?
Good. Week's been good. I've been working on my holiday wish list. Both my sister and my mother have reached out to ask my pants size and anything I'm looking for.
Oh,
and I'm not really looking for anything this year, but I started putting together like a wish list. So I think like the one thing on there that I'm kind of psyched about is like a container for my coffee beans.
Oh, like an air...
like a glass container with an airtight top.
Yeah.
Because right now I've got the bags, and like I don't always make a lot of coffee, and then sometimes like a week will go by where I don't make like hot coffee, and then I come back to my beans and they're a little stale, even if you do like roll them up pretty well. So I think that type of contraption would be good.
I don't relate to that because I already have an airtight container, and I don't go more than 24 hours without making coffee. So that...
Yeah. Well, I go to like Dunkin'. Because it's right up the street. So, and I've got like points with them, so I always like go there.
I was at Dunkin' this week and I saw their promo for like free Dunkin' or free coffee on Wednesdays or whatever, and then a free donut. And I looked at that, I was like, hey, Tim mentioned that in the podcast.
Yeah.
You really are doing some
because
grassroots marketing for Dunkin'.
We are Dunkin'. We are Dunkin' on this cast. How about you? Anything new in the week of Dan White?
What's new in the week? Nothing really. I finished watching the How To with John Williams.
John Wilson.
John Wilson, yeah.
How To with John Williams would be absolutely epic.
How to compose.
That's
John
just
Williams.
a masterclass of him putting together some of the best music of all time for
I
movies.
knew that was wrong when I said it. Yeah, How To with John Wilson, which is so good. It's like a big wreck for me. I really, really enjoyed it. And the final pandemic episode was really special.
Nice. I need to finish. I've watched the first episode and I need to catch up with the rest of it. But it seems like you told me about it a week ago, and now it seems like the internet's catching up a little bit of watching it because now I'm seeing it everywhere. So
and it just got renewed for season 2.
Yeah, it's great.
It's such an interesting show. I could not imagine the level of commitment and psychosis that goes into archiving and organizing that much.
It's incredible.
B-roll.
I hated doing it in college, so I can't imagine
I was watching, this guy his brain has to work so much differently than everybody else's because I could not, the sheer amount of footage he has to have organized is just like mind-bending to me.
I feel like he might be one of those guys where if I met him he just like wouldn't like me, or he's on like a different plane of existence. I don't even know if he wouldn't like me. I think he just wouldn't notice me.
I do like the idea of you like just every piece of media you consume, you're like questioning whether people would like you.
People would like me in person. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the sign of
you're a pretty likable guy, Tim.
You hope so. You hope to have that, but drop it in the Discord. What do you think about me? Do you like me? Do you hate me?
We got a great episode this week. Speaking of people we like, Damian Anaya. So we got a Fudge episode this week.
On the main feed.
Damian is the third of the 3 amigos with Fudge. So this was this felt, I have to say, I just finished editing it, and it felt like a good Fudge show when we used to get together in person on Tuesday nights pre-pandemic.
Because Lord knows we'd get off stage angry so many times of being like, why that show sucked.
I know. I wish I could just go back and be like, hey, just be thankful that you can come within 6 feet of people right now.
Yep. I think that's what I'm going to remember about the Fudge now.
Yeah. And then what do we got on the Patreon app? We have Eli Mandel joining us on the Patreon app.
Yes, and I also just finished editing that, and it's very funny. It was great to improvise with Eli again. We haven't improvised since Lil Gary at the CIC Theater, so it was nice. It was cool.
We got a couple. One other quick plug. Tim and I recently, in the last couple of weeks, did the Talking Shop podcast with Rob Grabowski and James Dugan. Love those guys. And Tim had a great episode. I really enjoyed. He was very kind to me, and then I had an episode where I kind of made fun of him a lot. So
you got most of your laughs at my expense, and I messaged you about it. I'm like, hey man, you're getting a lot of laughs based off of just roasting me, and I'm fine with it, but just know, like, don't let it become your brand.
It's true. I need to lay off the Tim heat.
But yeah, that podcast is great. It's called Talking Shop. You should listen to it for both our episodes, and also they get a ton of great Chicago and LA and New York, NYC improvisers on there, just talking shop, a little bit of improv, a little bit about their lives, but great conversationalists.
Yeah, it was fun. And then I guess, speaking of it kind of being year-end here, which nobody brought up, we have a year-end celebration show that we're doing. So do you want to give the info on that to me?
Yeah, from what I understand of it, we're going to get some of the best scenes that we've done throughout the year, and by the year I mean the last 2 months, because we just started this thing.
Oh, we've probably had 50 to 60 scenes.
We've got a lot of scenes in the main feed, and then we're also going to feature some clips in the Patreon feed. So. We've got our Patreon folks sending in their favorite episodes. You can also email us at improvisdeadpod@gmail.com. If you're a listener of the show and you enjoyed a scene and you'd like it to be included, we'll probably we'll play them, and then we might chat about the scenes a little bit too, depending on how the episode goes. So I'm not going to put anything in stone, but that's kind of the plan.
Yeah. So if you have a favorite scene from what we've done so far, shoot it our way. We'd love to hear it and include it in our best of episode at the end of the year. Mm-hmm. Finally, before we get into it with Damian here, I just wanted to quickly give a couple shout-outs. We had some nice reviews from the pod this week. Hannah Rehack gave us a really nice review. We had a nice review from Mark Hurt, LCL Football. I don't know if that's any relation to Cameron Hurt, but it
might be.
It might be him.
Could just be Cam Hurt.
Thank you for those nice words. And then we had a nice one from Hologram, which I'll read real quick. These guys are my second favorite father-son comedy duo, just edged out by Tom and Chet Hanks. So yeah, just a quick reminder to everybody. Thanks. We really appreciate the reviews. We are not father and son. We are friends. That seems to be a reoccurring theme on these reviews. But
it is nice to hear other father and son comedy duos being referenced, though, in the review section. So that's fun. That's nice.
But yeah, Tim and I are friends. We're not father-son duo. That being said, please leave us a review for the show if you're enjoying it. It takes 2 seconds, and it's really helpful to the algorithm. So I think that's pretty much everything.
I think we've gotten everything out of the way. We've checked in. We got our announcements out of the way. We got a great episode coming at you with Damian right now.
This is Improv is Dead with Damian Anaya. Enjoy.
I mean, I guess we're going to start with the Buffalo trip.
Yeah. Well, we could ask.
It feels very forced.
Wow. We got to talk about anything else.
This is your format. This was the format you were asking for, Tim. You were like, let's just do it right into.
Well, you edit right into it. You don't have to be like, and begin right now.
And talk about the Buffalo trip.
You pick it up wherever it feels natural, so you don't have to do like the hey, I'm Tim and Damian and that whole thing.
And now.
It feels weird if I say, hey, Damian, pretend I just asked you how your Buffalo trip was.
I know, but it's great because here's the background, Damian. We had been starting it where we were interviewing the guests and be like, hey, we got Damian here. Damian, how you doing? And Tim was like, hey, I think it just sounds better if we just start the conversation mid-conversation. So the idea that we got from a total dry, cold start, I just went, all right, Tim, you can start the conversation.
Now start the conversation.
And the conversation begins now.
Oh, my gosh.
I guess you just start off by, Damian, how you been? We haven't seen you.
That's pretty good, man.
I don't think we haven't seen you since the rooftop.
Yeah, I know. It's been at least a month and almost 2 months, hasn't it, since we saw each other?
Yeah. Probably. Over Zoom. Yeah. I think the last time we saw each other was over Zoom.
Yeah. Did have we talked since I had COVID? We didn't record anything since then, right?
We didn't, actually.
No. I had COVID. I had coronavirus.
I love that we were like, let's talk about the new MacBook Air.
Yeah, wow, that's cool. All this.
Well, I guess, how was it? How was your COVID?
Oh, man, it was awesome.
Yeah.
No, it sucked. It was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
It was bad.
How long did it last for?
Let's see. I mean, about 2 weeks. About like what they say. It's like I think that's like sort of. I don't know if that's the average. I think the average is like maybe a week or something. But mine lasted 2 weeks, and it had like sort of 2 different weeks. So like the first week was just like feeling like super tired and achy. And then like the second week was like having a cough. So I had a terrible cough, but I never had a fever or anything.
Which week was more uncomfortable?
Dude, the cough was the worst. I mean, it was all sucked. Like, the thing is, I was still tired when I had the cough, so it wasn't like I felt good or anything.
It's great. You just had a ton of energy.
Yeah, I was
going on 6 mile runs, but just yakking the entire time.
Good.
I was so fucking wired all week, but man, I couldn't shake this cough.
But yeah, it was the cough was just so annoying. Like, it wasn't even that I wasn't even really worried about it. It was more just that I was like so frustrated by it.
Oh yeah,
because I would like breathe and then I would just need to cough again.
Would it wake you up?
No, it wouldn't wake me up. I actually slept fine through the night. But then in the morning I would be like, oh, maybe today is the day that it like goes away or something. But then just like, 10 minutes later you're hacking up again. And
were you taking anything for it? Were you just taking like general Tylenol or like
just
Robitussin or anything?
ibuprofen? I was taking ibuprofen to like reduce any fever, and I never really had a fever. And I took a lot of edibles. I got high so much while I was on.
Did it make it better or worse?
It made it a little. Oh, you know what? Because I had nausea. I felt so nauseous. And I did it to help me with my appetite and just to sort of like, give me a buzz.
Get the munchies.
Get that munchie. Yeah, I was hoping to get the munchies.
I've never smoked it. That's just what I heard they call it.
Oh yeah, Tim, you never touch this stuff.
No, I don't touch this stuff. So you got it from that rave, that like late night rave you went to with Shotty, you and Shotty, that you were texting me and Dan to come to.
All the anti-maskers.
Oh, sorry, I was just reminded. Shotty just reminded me. I lost like 10 pounds.
Oh, wow, good for you, man. That's great.
So I was, yeah. So if there's any benefit to coronavirus, it's that you can lose some weight on it.
Were you? Was it hard to keep food down?
Yeah, I mean, it was just hard not to keep food down. Like when I ate, it was fine, but I probably could have gone most of the day without eating is the thing. So like, I was just like eat a little bit, and then it would just like, I would just feel nauseous the whole time.
Oh,
but
man.
So it was just hard to like eat or keep on a regular schedule.
And you didn't lose. Shotty lost her taste and smell, but you said she did not.
I did not lose my taste and smell.
Okay.
Does she have it? She has it back now, though, right?
She has it back now, yeah.
Okay,
it's there now, but she lost it while she was sick.
I just heard a crazy like horror story of a college kid who never. Man, even as I say this, I'm like, this sounds like too fishy, but it was a guy I know's buddy. He was telling me about him. He said he had never like suffered from like seasonal depression, but he got COVID and he lost his sense of taste for like he lost it like 6 months ago and hasn't fully regained it. And he said he was dealing with bouts of like seasonal depression he's never experienced before, because apparently like when you eat, the taste and stuff like food generates endorphins that his brain had like, obviously all of our brains have like acclimated to, and it's been 6 months without like enjoying food. So it's like manifesting in strange ways.
Yeah. Dude, that's crazy, man. There's a lot of stories out there about like lingering effects and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so
that seems to be the big concern for like sports and stuff too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I can never, I can't go pro now in anything, really. So that's kind of
that just stopped you. That sucks.
Yeah,
dude.
that's the biggest. I mean, I think that's the biggest disappointment of the whole thing, really. But I can't enter the draft.
When so Shotty's was about the same length as yours, right?
Yeah. Hers was like 2 weeks.
And you guys, this was all while you were kind of going on your Buffalo trip, seeing the country, doing stuff.
Oh yeah, once we got it, we were like, we gotta spread the word about this thing because it's real. So we took a big cross country trip and tried to like let everybody know about it.
Yeah, you guys did go on that trip.
We did, yeah. It was a couple weeks after we had like cleared it. So it actually we felt better about it because we had the
sure.
antibodies.
Yeah.
And so we were like, well,
Yeah.
Screw it, let's party, you know?
Yeah.
Just
I can't
kidding.
wait to Miami.
I feel great. Let's go to Buffalo.
No, I can't. I can't let you air this without correcting that. But we were super careful still.
No, I'm sure.
Just spitting
not
in
edit that out.
your hands and opening doors.
Damien gets COVID and cancels himself.
Oh yeah, we were part of so many super spreaders. It was great.
Where all did you guys go? You went Buffalo, and did you go to Niagara Falls too?
We did, yeah, which is beautiful. Niagara is a place that I had always assumed was overrated, or like, you just see a couple waterfalls and that's it. But it's like beautiful, man. I was surprised at how taken aback I was by it.
The Canadian side is much nicer than the American side, correct? In terms of
I would have to assume, but we couldn't go to the Canadian side.
Oh shit! I forgot about that. Yeah.
So we could only see it from the American side.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I didn't even mean like the Horseshoe Falls are the Canadian side, and those are the ones everyone says are kind of the more, I feel like, kind of gorgeous.
You should have, you should have bought a drone, Damien, and flew the drone over and then
so you could get a great look
violated net.
You get
international.
just get like a 720p view with a drone flyover.
Just like looking at all the tourist storefronts. No, that's what I remember when I was a kid. We used to have soccer tournaments in Buffalo, and we would go. And the thing I remember, which I'm sure isn't even fucking true, but it's just such like a 9-year-old, 13-year-old thing to say. When you went to the Canadian side, one of the tourist attractions they had is they had like haunted houses like year round. I don't know if they're still there. Yeah. But I remember the rumor that got started was that on the Canadian side they could touch you, but it was illegal for them to touch you.
Dude, that was a rumor at all those things. It's
like everyone I feel like had that as a kid. Somebody was like,
yeah.
They like push
even
you
in my
here.
hometown, they would be like, oh, this haunted house, that's like in the city limits, so they can't touch you. But like, if you go to a county one, like outside of the city limits, man, they'll like. My brother got like. He got scratched by a chainsaw or something. Like that was always the story that like.
Oh yeah.
Like dude, they're supposed to take out the chains, but in this one, man, they leave them in, so they could actually cut you.
I feel like I've heard some variation of even that, where they're like, well, they took the chains off, so like it's not actually gonna like cut you, but it still like really hurts, or like they'll like there's like just an element of like truth, like safety precautions they're taking to fuck you up.
Do people?
Dude, one of those.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, Tim.
Well, I was going to add. I was kind of not changing the subject, but I guess I am. But going back to Niagara Falls, is it still a big? Is that still a thing where like people go over? They try and go over the falls.
I don't know, like in a barrel or something.
Yeah, where they like try and survive it.
I don't know.
If I remember correctly, I'm sure it's still a thing, but like I think in the early maybe the turn of the century, it's like more of a daredevil kind of like thing that people like risk their lives for.
Dude, it's crazy how close you can get to that water though, and the fence isn't that high.
Could they do the Maid of the Mist? Were they going on the rides?
There was a few boats down there, and I think you could still do it, but obviously with like some restrictions. Yeah. And there was like a huge line to get into the observatory. It's also really expensive, man. It's like $25 to go up there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
I'm always surprised how much some of those things cost. When it's really like all you're doing is just going and taking a look. It's like $30-$40 to get in those places. But I guess people
especially if it's your first time,
you might as well pay it. Yeah.
Especially if you've never seen we've never seen waterfalls like that. So I was like, I think this is good enough. If I come back, maybe it'll be worth the other look. But
yeah. I couldn't believe how much people used to pay to get on the Navy Pier Ferris wheel when it was the old Ferris wheel. It was like $16 to get on that thing, and you were on it for a minute and a half.
Jesus Christ!
Oh, was it really?
Yeah, it was so expensive.
Isn't like $30 now or something? Or it was $30?
Now it's more expensive. I mean, I think it's closed now, but it's more expensive because you can fit like 20 people in a gondola. It used to be like 4 people to a gondola, and then they tore the whole thing down and rebuilt it. But it was the most complicated ticketing system that ever existed to like get people to buy tickets for the Ferris wheel.
Jesus.
It's super confusing marketing.
Yeah, when Kelly and I went to Paris, we wanted to go in the Eiffel Tower, and we went to see it, and it is cool. I mean, it's a lot of touristy people like trying to sell you shit, but like it is a very cool thing. But we didn't go up in it because we were like very hyped about it. And then we got there and it was like $35 or something. We were like, I don't think we need to spend this money. I think your brother gave us a tip, Tim, to like, he's like, it was like typical, like one of the like typical Brett Lyons thing where he's like, dude, don't go to the Eiffel Tower. He's like, there's this building, and he told me, and we looked up and we did it, and it was like a great view of the city or whatever.
I don't even know if he's been to Paris.
Well, he really. I mean, isn't that his soccer team? Doesn't his soccer team?
I mean, maybe he has. I don't know. He also is just like a well of random information that.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's
true.
So
he may have just known it from something else.
Damian, did you guys go to a Bills game or anything?
No. I don't think they're allowing fans in that stadium.
Oh, are they not? Oh, okay.
No, yeah. But no, we went there, and then right after that, we went to Salem.
Oh shit, dude!
Yeah,
how was that?
It was awesome. It was cool.
Were the leaves turning yet? By the way,
yeah, it was. It was beautiful, man. The drive there, like upstate New York and all that during this time of year, it was amazing. Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's like the prettiest drive I ever went. I was on that drive with Cal Bethay one time, and like I still like romanticize it. It was like amazing.
Dude, it was beautiful.
Is Salem, was it full on like Halloween town at that point?
Oh yeah. And we overheard like conversations about people are like going like, man, I'm kind of glad this is not that they were glad COVID was happening, but like,
yeah,
but a little bit like they were, they were glad for the break from like all the craziness that happens there. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so it was still like super witchy.
Do they still have those like animatronic like? It's almost like, God, I don't know what else to compare it to. I don't know what the word is.
Like a Chuck E. Cheese thing?
Yeah, but it's like almost like the Stations of the Cross in a church where they'll like walk you through a story with like individual scenes kind of thing.
Like a Disney ride,
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Like
it's
a Macy's window. What is it, Dan? How many more guesses?
It's like Paris. It's like Pirates of the Caribbean or the Stations of the Cross. Either of those examples work for you. Okay.
So. I mean, there was so many things to do there that I think with COVID and all like the restrictions, like a lot of these things were like closed, but there were like so many different like tours and stuff that you could do, and like some were like reenactments of the Salem witch trials and like yeah, which is
that's awful.
Super fucked up. But so yeah, you can watch this reenactment of this terrible atrocity that happened to.
Does somebody have to get burned every time? God, what a waste! What a waste of talent, actors.
But it's crazy. It was but there was some cool stuff in there. There was like this museum. There was a wax museum we went to that surprisingly was very cool. And it wasn't even like, it was just
Where
like.
is that?
In Salem.
In Salem?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
it is in Salem? Okay.
Yeah.
Is there one wax figure that specifically stuck with you? Like, do they have like little tablets on them that it tells you about them and you walk through?
You go through. But they're not. The thing is, they're not like Salem specific. It was literally just like a Halloween memorabilia. Like,
dude, David, you went to a Spirit Halloween, my guy.
No, they were like replica of Pennywise,
okay.
But they looked, but they were the best I've ever seen. Like they looked so lifelike that they were scary.
Spooky.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
There is almost like nothing funnier online than the wax figures who are supposed to look like somebody and look nothing like them, and then get dunked on. Like, I do feel like, I could be wrong about this. I do feel like it tends to be like one of those things where like racism shows its face in weird ways sometimes. Like where I think most of the people in that community are white, and then it always seems to be that the minority groups are the ones who like someone will make Beyonce and they'll be like, that looks nothing.
Yeah, like what
Beyonce.
is that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
That whole culture of like wax figuring is just fucking weird.
It was weird, man. Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's such an interesting thing that like we've just decided, like, and it's not a unique thing. It's not like that you can only see wax figures in one part of the country. It's kind of like a general tourist attraction wherever you go. There's like a Madame Tussauds or whatever. You're like, what? Why do we like this?
Is the idea that like you get to be as close to this celebrity without being actually close to them? Like, is that the right? Because that has to.
Yeah.
They probably have to do something with like the Uncanny Valley too, and also over the years it's become like a it's almost become like a horror thing. Like, you know, you were in Salem and it's part of that like horror culture. I think maybe to some extent it's part of a horror culture now that is now just ingrained in society.
Right. But the origins had to have been like, oh, you haven't seen, Elvis up close, right? Well, this looks a lot like him. So,
that's true.
And you only have to pay like $20.
In the early, in the like 100 years ago or whatever, before the age of the internet, where it's like you can Google like fucking Elvis eating a sandwich and like you get 50 images pop up. Now it would just be like there'd be like a handful of images of celebrities, and it was a way to like feel like you could see them.
It's a bummer about like impersonators too, or like an Elvis impersonator, because your story is not that you got to meet Elvis; it's that you hung out with an Elvis impersonator. So there really is no story there.
Yeah.
Unless if there's a picture. If there's a picture of it, you might be able to be like, yeah, that was Elvis. Not anymore though.
What was your favorite part of your trip, Damian?
Let's see. So we went up the coast to Maine. Maine was awesome. Maine was super cool. We went on a hike in the what's that? Acadia National Park. So we went up this place called Cadillac Mountain. We had our dog with us, which was super cool. Yeah, our dog Dottie.
Did she have fun? The dog having a blast?
She did. She loved it. Yeah,
Off
she
leash?
loved it, man.
You let her off leash?
No, we had to keep her on leash.
I hate that.
I know.
Was she good in the car, Damian?
She was great in the car, man. She just like falls asleep.
That's the best.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice, dude.
she was great. But I think that area was probably my favorite, Acadia National Park. Yeah, it was great. And then we went to Boston. Boston's cool. Reminds me a lot of Chicago, but
It's all cobblestone.
It's a lot smaller than Chicago, though, right? It's a lot smaller.
Is it? I guess
In
I don't
terms
know.
of like the city, I don't know about population wise.
Yeah.
I know definitely population wise it's a little bit, but it isn't like I thought I remember there being surprised that like there's not as many big buildings as I thought.
Oh yeah, maybe that might be true. I mean, we were in pretty centralized as far as like we didn't venture out very much, so we were like we kind of stayed like near our hotel.
Did you go to the what's the market that's there? That's like I don't even know if it's open right now because of COVID.
Oh
but
yeah, Boston Market.
Oh yeah, I think.
Yeah, did you go to the original Boston Market? Man, it's good. Thanksgiving all year round.
It is so good. I know, man. That meatloaf sandwich
what the hell is it called? I've been there a bunch of times. I care because my family is originally from. I got a bunch of family in Boston.
Yeah, you know what? It's on that. It's on like the Red Line Trail, but I forget what it's called too. But we saw it. We didn't go in there. But we did the Red Line thing where you just follow this red line and it takes you to all these like landmarks and stuff. Yeah, it was awesome.
Every time I've been to Boston, I've been shit-faced, so it's like I don't remember a lot about it. Yeah,
Really?
Because my family is from Boston, or I used to have a lot of family. It was in Massachusetts and Chicago, and then everybody kind of moved out of Massachusetts.
Dude, that's so funny to me, Tim, because I feel like Tim's family is so quintessentially Chicago, but I also could see you guys being so quintessentially Boston.
That's my mom's side of the family, so they're all
Is Chicago or Boston?
Is Boston. Well, they were
okay.
they were Boston. Now they're Atlanta and Georgia, North Carolina, and then like But then my whole dad's side is Chicago.
Moved here 3 years ago. Came here 3 years ago from Boston.
That doesn't sound like Chicago or Boston accent. It doesn't sound like either accent.
It's right in between.
It kind of sounded like
Toledo.
Irish in there as well.
It's Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh Irish.
First time I ever heard my dad say the F word was in Boston.
What happened? What was he talking about?
During the big dig when they were like, it was like they were doing the, I don't remember exactly what it was, but they were fixing up a bunch of roads in Boston, and it was just like tons of construction. And also Boston, as you know, is like not super, like, it's not like a grid system, and it's kind of hard to get around in. And we were from like a suburb of Cleveland, so, you know, city traffic was not something my dad did well with, and he hated traffic. And he had his whole family with him, so I'm sure there was like added stress there. But I just remember sitting in the back of the car and like being so tense because I could feel him being really tense. And he just finally was like, I hate this fucking traffic. And I don't remember how old I was, probably 9 or 10. And I just was like, oh my God, he just said the F word.
How many times have you heard your dad say fuck from... Can I say fuck on here?
Yeah, you can.
Well, but we beep it. We beep it out.
Sure?
I'll beep it just for you.
We'll only beep it for you. We beep it for the guests, not for us.
You turn it into a different word.
Since that point, I've heard my dad say it quite a lot. He does. He's not a big. He doesn't swear. I mean, as much as any of us.
Oh, right. Yeah, because you were like young. Yeah. Dude, I don't remember that being a thing when I was a kid. I feel like I heard my dad curse a lot when I was a kid. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, he spoke Spanish, so he would curse in Spanish.
Oh, interesting.
And I even remember being able to get away with cursing in Spanish when I was too young to curse. But if I ever said it in English, that's when I would get in trouble for some reason.
Interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know what that was, but for some reason, maybe it sounded worse if I said it in English.
Oh my god!
Than if I said it in Spanish.
That is so funny.
The English language is just all around worse to hear in general, so that's probably what it is.
Well, it sounds harder. Yeah.
I agree with that. My dad swore a ton. My whole family swear. I swear, and I don't even know that I'm doing it. That's how like ingrained it is into my just like normal vocabulary.
Yeah, I gotta catch myself. Like I try to not do it. You know, like that's how natural it comes to me to just say fuck all the time.
My mom, we were raised pretty strictly Catholic, so swearing was not something that we. But I will.
So was I, Dan.
Yeah, well, I mean, not strict enough, Damian.
Apparently not.
No, but I do remember the other thing with it was the most afraid I've ever been of my dad was in Boston because we were out there for my cousin's wedding, and I think my brother had just turned 21, or he might have even been like 20, but they let him drink or something. But my brother's 6 years older than me, so he was probably 20, so I was probably like 14. And my brother got super like borderline blackout drunk, got super drunk, and my dad was already fucking pissed at him, and we were driving home, and him and my mom had gotten into a fight. Again, it was all based in like my dad was so stressed out about the traffic and just kept like freaking out on people. But my brother was asleep in the back of the car because he was so drunk. And then my mom and my dad were fighting in the front seat, and I was in the middle. And I'll never forget, my brother's asleep, and my dad's yelling at my mom about something. And my brother just wakes up, totally drunk out of his mind, and goes, "Would you shut the fuck up?" And then, no joke, immediately falls right back asleep. And so my body is so fucking tense because I'm just like, my brother just told my dad, like, never in my house would that happen. And I almost feel like it weirdly diffused the situation because everyone got so tense. It was just silent for the way, because that's what it was. We couldn't find our way back to the hotel. We were lost. And that's why people were arguing, because it was like before like phone GPS and stuff. But yeah, that was the most terrified. So I have kind of bad negative associations with Boston.
Shut the fuck up.
But I love
up. Would you shut the fuck up?
Man, if I could have told my parents to shut the fuck up.
Dude, I've never heard any of us say that to him. He's my brother, to my knowledge. I never said it since. It was so out of character for my family. I was terrified. Yeah. That was not something you said to my dad, so I don't know.
The next time I see your dad, I'm going to say that to him.
Yeah. Next time I play poker with your dad,
I'm first words out of my mouth. I go, will you shut the fuck up?
Well, I mean, I think on that note, that's probably a good place to get into some improv, huh?
Let's do it.
Sounds good to me.
Awesome. Well, we'll kind of jump off of some of that, but Damon, you want to give us a word just based on that conversation, kind of get us started
up?
Yeah, let's do vacancy.
Vacancy.
All right, cool. All right, boys, let's do some shots to Lucas, soon to be a married man here.
Yeah, Lucas.
Thanks, guys. This is too much. I didn't even want to do anything for this. This is amazing that you threw this together.
Of course, dude. Hey, sorry Brian couldn't be here. No, he's your brother. No, he's your best man. He wanted to be here. He could not be here, but don't.
He totally wanted.
Rest assured, you are in good hands, my friend.
He will take care of you.
Did he say why? Because I've been texting him. I haven't been able to get a hold of him. And
don't worry about Brian. We'll talk about it on Monday when we're done with the weekend. The most important thing is that you have fun. The last thing Brian said to me is, don't say anything to Lucas about what's going on. Make sure he has fun this weekend, and let's get fucked up and ripped in his honor.
Yeah, for Brian.
Woo! For Brian.
Yeah.
Is it
And,
for
and
Brian?
he said don't feel like
Are we toasting to my brother? Or?
No, we're doing you, man. We're doing you.
No, we'll pour a little out for your brother, and then we'll toast to you, Lucas.
Wait, is he okay?
Well, dude,
don't
we'll
worry
talk
about
about
it.
it on Monday.
You only pour stuff out for somebody if something has happened to them.
Lucas, stop
Yes.
bringing down
Come
the party,
on,
my
we will
man.
deal with the terrible burden on Monday, okay?
What is
All
it?
right. All right.
It's nothing, dude. It's
Dude, we
fine.
should tell
All right,
him.
look.
We should tell him. This is fucked up, man. Are you kidding me?
We gotta. If we tell him this weekend's shot, all right?
What? So he's just gonna go the whole weekend without knowing his brother's head is in a jar right now, and he's still alive. But
Yeah, I know. He's safe. He's safe for now. It's fine. Let's just have fun, okay? I've dropped $3,800 on an Airbnb.
this place was $3,800.
I got a hookup from a guy at work to get Wally.
Wait, this is $3,800. It's just the three of us.
Yeah, I got us a fucking penthouse suite.
So
What? We don't have to split it three
We
ways.
need all that room.
I got
What are
it.
you talking
I got
about?
it. It's on my card.
It's on
You
your
guys
card.
pay what you
All
think
right.
is fair. It's
okay,
on my
I don't want to. I don't want to see an invoice later.
Dude, here's the invoice. Whatever you think is fair. When you see the Airbnb and your fucking dick is blown off, and you can decide how much you want to contribute.
Oh shit! I just got a voicemail from Brian.
Don't check your voicemail. Don't
What?
answer it.
No.
It's from Brian. I have to listen to it.
Lucas, come on.
All right, hold on.
Delete it. Give me your phone.
No, I'm. No. That was for my brother.
Yeah.
That's my fucking phone.
You get it. You'll get it later. I threw it in the river. We'll find it later.
Yeah, we will. Look, I'll message people, let them know that you lost your phone. They can contact me if they need to reach
What
you. Okay.
is going on? What happened to my brother?
All right. Look. Honestly, I don't even know medically what's going on with him. Here's what I tell you: his head's in a jar and he's still alive.
What?
Don't ask me.
He showed up that way. Okay.
Is his
He showed up that way.
his-
We don't even know how it happened.
Is his head still attached to his body, or is it in a jar? Is it detached?
We don't know. We didn't get.
We don't even know that.
He called
That's
us.
the thing.
He called us. It was heavily modulated because we couldn't make it. He said, "I got my head stuck in a jar." Don't ask questions. He said, "I think my insurance is covering it." And then last thing we heard
Yeah.
was his vitals are
Yeah.
falling and a quick hang up of a phone.
What?
All right. But the last thing he said was, "Make sure Lucas has a good fucking weekend in my honor."
Yeah. He wanted to make sure that we made sure that you had a great last weekend before you were married. So this is what we're doing, okay? All right, Lucas.
I mean, I feel like I should really go check on my brother.
No, dude, wait till you see the Airbnb.
Yeah.
This isn't it?
Sweet.
No, dude,
What is this?
This is the pregame Airbnb.
Oh my god!
You don't
I mean,
wanna
this is really nice.
You don't want to do. Well, we're gonna fuck it up, man, because we're gonna be playing beer pong. We're gonna be having strippers. We're gonna fuck this place up, dude. So you don't want
Yeah.
to.
Three-person.
We're gonna play-
You play
So-
three-person beer pong.
We're gonna play
Yeah,
three-person
we're gonna-
beer pong. I got 17.
I brought
ladies.
code names.
1-on-2 code names. That's the
Yeah.
worst.
Oh man.
Somebody's always gonna have to be the person given the clues.
No, I invited somebody.
Is it somebody that I know? You invited a guest to my bachelor party?
Yeah. You remember Jake from high school?
Yeah.
He's here, man.
He's stationed here.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's here, man. He's coming. Just
Okay.
for code names. And then he said he's going to
Yeah.
drink he'll drink 4 natty lights and then he'll bounce.
Yeah, he can't get fucked up though, because he's got basic training
Yeah.
again tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, none of us were really even friends with that guy.
No, not yet.
Well, I
But
don't know. He's the only guy we know in
he's
Fort
down.
Lauderdale.
Yeah. All right. That's fine. I mean, the more the merrier. I was hoping more people
Cool,
would show
cool.
up, but
All right, to Lucas. Everyone, let's all go around and say one thing we love about Lucas. I'll start. Or go ahead.
You want to start?
You could start.
All right. I love Lucas, and I love the way he treats his family and his friends. He's always there for his family, especially in times of need.
Oh.
He's always there.
Absolutely.
If something goes wrong, he's always there. He never fails them. You know. That's
And so
Yeah.
much that sometimes his family keeps things from him because they know how much he cares about them.
right.
that's Very sweet of both of you. Thank you.
Lucas, I love that you get all the channels. Whenever there's a new prestige viewing television show, I know I can go to Lucas's house and watch it because he's got it.
I can ask him for the login. He'll give it to me.
And I think that says a lot. You're just a giving person.
Yeah. What else? Let's see. Lucas has got the best shirts. His shirts are always fitting him.
Oh, hang on. Sorry, I got to take this. Hang on, I'm getting
yeah.
text message here. It's fine. No, go ahead. Keep having fun, guys.
Oh yeah. So Lucas.
Lucas, you know your brother's social security number?
What?
Do you know your?
Oh, I do.
What do you need his social security number for?
You.
Okay. Thanks.
Cool. Yeah.
Why do you need that?
Dude, can you please just have fun, man?
It's hard to have fun.
All right, fine. You don't want to know the truth, okay? Look, man, your brother's part of an experiment, okay? He volunteered to have his head chopped off, put in a jar, and he's going to be some kind of weird, like, machine for the government or something like that. Yeah,
It's not going to be some weird machine for the government. He's going to be the government's prestige killing machine. He's basically RoboCop, but for the military.
Essentially.
Why?
Right.
He's Robo Navy SEAL.
And this is the only time they could do it. He said he's really sorry they had to miss the bachelor party, but this is the only time that they could schedule this sort of procedure. I mean, it's huge.
Yeah.
So
the doctor's going on vacation next week.
Yeah, but he's the best man at my wedding. Is he coming to the wedding?
He's gonna be gone.
Prestige RoboCop.
Well, that's hopefully if everything goes well. Yeah, he'll be there.
If everything goes well, let's just say this: if everything goes well, ISIS will be a thing of the past by the time you say I do.
Yeah.
It already kind of is a thing of the past. Kind of already going away.
Well, they're dropping your brother off to kind of take care of
to finish off ISIS?
Yeah, they're just dropping him off.
They're pulling all the troops out of the... They're pulling all the troops, and it's just going to be...
He's the one guy.
Robo Navy SEAL.
Yeah, so he asked us to take care of all of his assets and things like that. And he said he would have given it to you, but, he didn't want to ruin your weekend.
That's very much like him. He's very sweet.
Yeah.
Well, and he didn't want you to feel bad because he's like, you're supposed to be the hero of the weekend. You're getting married, and your brother's going to establish peace in the Middle East, and you are a social media account director for Oscar Mayer hot dogs.
Well, I mean, military's got to eat too.
Well, actually, your brother doesn't need to eat anymore.
No.
But hey. Here's to Oscar Mayer Hot Dogs, best social media manager, finally getting married. All right, let's finish these and clean up. We got to be out of this Airbnb by 6.
All right, if you guys look at this next slide, you'll see our Q4 numbers. Not looking good.
Wow.
See our hot dog sales down.
Yeah.
What kind of template is this, Mitchell?
What kind of template is it?
What kind of template did you use for the PowerPoint?
Is this Custo, or did you...
No, I got it off of Word. I got just a Word template.
Got it.
It's pretty cool.
Does it tie into the Pittsburgh Steelers at all, or is that just the theme?
No, I couldn't get it off of the. I couldn't figure out how to get it off of the background. So all of this has Pittsburgh Steelers stuff.
Yeah, because I got to be honest. About 20 minutes ago, I thought, "Are we going into some sponsorship with the Pittsburgh Steelers?" And then it just seemed like 20 minutes of every slide, the news getting worse and worse about our product sales.
Yeah, it is. So just so everyone gets a heads up, this will feature. This is what Mike Tomlin uses for his pregame
cool.
stuff, I guess. For
the
I thought it was really cool.
That's pretty.
Yeah,
neat.
Well, it cost me $90, but
wow.
So everything is gonna have Pittsburgh Steelers. It will be Pittsburgh Steeler themed.
All right.
But for no other reason, I didn't know how to get rid of the Pittsburgh Steelers stuff.
Sure. Follow up to that, Mitchell. Should we be concerned about our jobs?
Let's just sit through the presentation, okay, and then we'll take questions after that.
Okay,
all right.
Okay.
The last slide just said we haven't sold any hot dogs, so we just want to make sure that our jobs are secure.
Right.
Or is this?
Well,
and then it said play every down.
Well, hey, look, Oscar Myers, we've taken care of you guys, right? Mm-hmm. All right. Is there any?
Yeah.
Do you guys?
Just so we're clear, is the play every down a relevance? Is that relevant to the presentation, or is that relevant to the template?
Not yet. Okay. So we might.
Okay.
So me going through this slide has sort of gotten my brain churning, and I don't know. We might incorporate some of this stuff. All right. Next slide.
Is this your first time going through these slides?
Well, with the template, I just threw in the words. And,
some of this stuff, some of this stuff is kind of like Lorem Ipsum, but it's all Pittsburgh Steelers notes.
No, the Lorem Ipsum is what I meant for it to be. So
okay.
So Mitchell, just so I'm clear, you had you had a presentation ready to go for the board.
Right.
You were like, I got this is devastating news to the company. Things are not going well. I have to be the bearer of bad news. And right before you came in, you decided to download a $90 Pittsburgh Steelers template and throw it all into the template.
All right, look, hey, you know what? I'll admit, okay, it was, sort of happenstance that the word salesman called me right before this meeting, pressured me into buying this Word document.
Word salesman?
Yeah, I was a salesman from Microsoft.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hi, is this Mitchell?
Yeah. Hi. I'm sorry. I'm on my way to a meeting right now.
No worries. I'm not going to take up too much of your time. This is Ricky, and okay. I am from Microsoft Word. I'm just trying to see if you've updated your templates lately.
Oh, sorry. Did you say you're from Microsoft Word?
I'm from Microsoft Word.
So not from Microsoft. Well, I didn't know they had different divisions.
Yeah, I'm from Microsoft Word. You might be getting a call from Microsoft Excel later,
okay.
And then Microsoft PowerPoint a little bit later.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm from the Word team.
Gotcha.
Mitchell, I've binded the presentations. Mitchell, I'll leave them on your desk.
Thank you so much. Yeah. So
I heard you got a big presentation coming up. I just heard you got a big presentation coming up. You binded it?
We binded it. It's going to be handed out to everybody and.
Well, while I got you on the phone here, I just want to let you know that we have some brand new NFL themed templates just specifically for Word, and I wanted to see if maybe you were interested.
Yeah, did you say NFL?
Well, we've got NFL, NHL, we've got.
Yeah, but you said NFL, right?
Yes.
You have NFL? Okay.
We have NFL.
And that's national. That's the National
Football League, yes.
Football, yes.
Yes.
Hang on a second. Okay, wait. So I know a lot of those guys are football. So, okay, yeah. Okay,
Mitchell,
sure. What do you got? What's the best one you got?
Well, who's your favorite team? We've got them all.
All of them?
Well, we've got them all, but
what's the best one? Give me what's the best team?
The most expensive one is the Steelers.
That's got to be the best, right?
It's the best one,
right.
yeah. It uses the most ink if you decide to print.
Okay.
Because it's a black.
Right.
It uses a lot of black ink.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Powell, I don't have time to reprint.
Throw those away right now.
I just spent 6 hours.
Throw them away. If I see those things again, I'm gonna puke. Okay.
Okay. So you just want me to you just want me to reprint this?
Yeah.
Have you looked at the presentation? A lot of the formatting is really fucked up because of this.
I don't give a shit. All right.
Okay, I'm just letting
you know. Sign me up for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Okay, Mr. Powell, I'm just letting you know your former presentation was 12 pages long. With this new formatting, it's 98 pages. So
even better. All right. Give me the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Okay. Not a problem.
All right. Great. Thank you.
I really strongly advise you against this, Mr. Powell. I know I'm just your assistant.
Hey, who's the assistant here, huh?
It's me.
That's right, Mitchell. You tell that assistant who's boss. Now, if you're going to get a Steelers package, you may as well do the all 50 states package as well. And this is just presentations that start with information on all of our
50,
beautiful 50 states. You can also get 35 or 25, but I got to suggest all 50. You get a discount if you get all 50 of them.
Okay, hey, Mitchell, I have a question.
Yeah.
I'm a little confused about this slide here because on the left side it's telling us that our pension is pretty much cratered right now. That the financial lifeline that we all had been depending on in retirement is ostensibly
right. So with full transparency, everyone's 401k has been liquidated. Also.
What?
Okay.
I just bought a trampoline.
Okay, well, this is a separate issue, Carl, but if you were using your 401k funds, if you were
I thought in my head, I was like, I thought in my head, I was like, this is okay because I have a 401k. I'm okay to spend this $650 on a trampoline. It's not even a giant trampoline.
Okay, but just to be clear, you didn't take the money out of your account, did you? Because you'll be penalized for taking money out of your 401k.
Taxes will be taken out.
Since when?
Have you been taking?
That never happened to me before.
Carl, you're 38. You're 38. You're far.
Have you been withdrawing from your 401k?
Yeah. Yeah, I've been taking it out.
So you've been using like an ATM.
Your 401k as a slush fund, Carl?
Just for like groceries and sometimes fun money for my trampoline.
Okay, we need to put Carl's financial misconceptions on the back burner for a second here because let's focus on the fact that our pension has been liquidated, and then also you have every state bird on the other side of this.
Yeah, well,
do I have to return this trampoline? Just tell me straight up.
I mean, that's really up to you. Look, all right, look, there's no money left in Oscar Mayer, okay? Everyone found out that we put horses and stuff in the hot dogs, and look, we're screwed, okay? Everyone here owes us money, actually. So if everyone could just empty their pockets or...
Mitchell, are you trying to get the $90 back that you spent?
I'm sorry?
Are you trying to get the $90 back that you spent on this?
Well, I figure, we're all part of the presentation. Well, look, everyone here sort of,
Also, Mitchell, you catered this with way too much Einstein's bagels.
Yeah, why didn't you just get it from in-house?
Everybody loves plain bagels, right? No, I'm sorry, I got 1,200 plain bagels. Sorry, I got 1,200 plain bagels.
I think it looks nice on you. I like it. I feel like the fit is good.
Yeah, it looks good, Doug.
Thanks. Yeah, I don't know. I'm worried about the gut area. I'm just worried my gut sticks out in this.
No, I think if you button it up,
you'll cover that up, Doug. No problem.
Are you sure? Mm-hmm. I just want to look good, you know?
Oh, yeah. We can give you something to carry if you want.
You look like Jason. You're going to scare the hell out of kids in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but man, I don't want to be, recognized by the town kids,
You're afraid that... No, Doug, this is your chance, okay? This is... Anything goes in the haunted house, okay? So...
Are you kidding me, man? Last year, they were screaming, "There goes Doug Gut." There goes Doug Gut.
Well, I'm not going to lie. You do have an unfortunate...
Everybody run. It's Doug Gut. I had a fucking chainsaw with the chain still on it.
They were saying Doug Gut. They weren't saying Doug Gut. They were saying, "There goes Doug Gut."
Yeah.
So it wasn't specifically you.
It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter what they were. Either one is terrible.
Doug, your name is Doug Gut, and your nickname is Doug Gut. So
either one is terrible. All right.
Your legal name is so.
I thought I looked scary. I thought they were running because I looked scary. I had a Freddy Krueger mask, a chainsaw. You know how hard it was to rev that chainsaw with that glove on? Man.
Doug, look, man. Let's call a spade, all right? You got a real raw draw with your legal name.
Man.
But look, you get for 2 weeks of the year when the haunted house is open, you're not Doug Gut. You're not Doug
Man.
Gut. You're Jason.
You know
Jason,
what?
You're Jason.
Hey,
so
Alan.
Jason Voorhees.
Alan, I'll go ahead and take you up on that offer. Give me something to carry.
Okay.
It'll cover up my gut. While I'm Jason.
All we got is this bloody cheeseburger.
Shit.
That's all we got. I wish I had something else. It's all we have left over from the costume.
Man,
No one wanted to use the bloody cheeseburger.
From? What's this bloody cheeseburger even from?
You just gotta.
It's from the guy. It's from the guy's costume who bites into the cheeseburger, loses all his teeth.
You just gotta own it, Doug. You just gotta own
Wait,
it.
You just gotta
it's
hold
from the cheeseburger guy? What happened to him? He's not
from the
using it?
cheeseburger guy.
Look,
He's not gonna use it this year. He's just gonna go
Doug,
teethless.
you were late getting back to us, confirming that you were in for the haunted house. So you're getting the bottom of the barrel Halloween. So look, you got this novelty.
Well, yeah, but now that I look at myself in this, now that I look at myself in this costume, I can see, my gut sticking out.
You're a classic Jason, man. You got the hockey mask, the novelty small sport coat, and the bloody cheeseburger.
Fuck.
All right. Just
all right. I'll carry the bloody cheeseburger. Man, I can't believe it.
You gotta own it, man. You gotta scare these kids.
Know.
You can beat the shit out of them in here.
Man, that's true. We're outside of the city limits, so
Right?
yeah,
Exactly.
I could beat the shit out of these kids.
You could punch them.
Man, I don't know, man. This Halloween's changed, man.
No, it's scary. You're scary, man. You're scary.
Man, I don't know. That haunted house used to be such a safe haven for me where I felt, that was where I was my true self. And now everyone knows it's me, Doug Gut. Man.
Doug, you're scary, man.
Man,
Doug,
I wish I was still married.
Either you want to do this or you don't. We got a line around the block. We got a line around the block. We got to open in 2 minutes. So either you're Jason.
Doug,
you know what?
You're
Fuck
gonna
it.
give this town a haunted house or what?
You know what? Fuck it. Yeah. All right, put me in there.
I'll go first. I'm not scared. Yeah, I'll go first. I ain't
let's-
scared.
Dude,
I ain't scared.
I heard Doug Gut is gonna be in there, man.
I heard he could touch you.
Dude, I know. I heard he has
There are all sorts of horrors in the haunted house. Do you have your tickets?
Oh, jeez. Fuck, man, well, that guy scared me. Shit.
What is this, dude?
Damn, dude. Yeah. Here's
Holy
my ticket.
shit. Holy shit, man.
Is that a bald cap?
ticket, please. To hell. What was
Is that a male pattern bald cap?
Whoa,
Yes, it's a
Damn,
bald
it looks
cap.
so real.
Principal Lemming, is that you?
Whoa, you lost a
Whoa.
lot of hair this year.
Dude. Insane.
No, I'm Hellraiser.
Why do you
I'm the Hellraiser.
you still have way too much hair to be Hellraiser. But so much less hair than you had last year.
You're like Frasier.
Give me your tickets and enter the haunted
Where's your wedding ring?
hell.
Yeah, where's
What?
wedding ring?
Hellraiser's not married.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I just remember you made a big deal last year. You wouldn't even take it off in the dunk tanks, so it seems weird that you would take it off in the
I didn't want to lose it I didn't want to get dunked and lose it in the water. Here and now, it's fine though. We're fine. It's good.
Okay. Man, they still let you wear your orthopedic shoes when you're dressed as Hellraiser?
I think Hellraiser also would have worn, if he
Yeah.
had the technology at the time, he would have also worn the orthopedic
right.
shoes. Enter
Here's my
whoa.
ticket.
the haunted hell house, if you dare.
No problem.
Whoa.
Is that your Scion? That's your Scion out front, huh?
There's a lot of scions up front.
Yeah, but you're
Dude,
still
there were legit a lot of scions out there.
Yeah, that's true. But his said Prince I Pal.
Oh yeah, Prince iPal.
But most of the letters were written in Sharpie because he's way too many.
Yeah, and he spelled iPal like you do like iPod.
All right, thanks, Principal. Good seeing you.
It's Hellraiser. Enjoy
Okay.
the hell house.
Principal, you tucked your shirt into your underwear.
You pieces of shit. Get inside. Go inside. Go inside. There's a line. You're holding up the line. I've let you in 3 to 4 times now. Just go in line.
Wait, Principal, can I check in my backpack here?
No.
Come on.
There's no backpack check.
What?
Oh, now all of a sudden you're fine with students having backpacks?
What?
Last year you said no one could bring a backpack. We had to have clear book bags in school.
Yeah, because everybody left a bunch of backpacks here, and they had shit. There was a bunch of backpacks filled with shit, dog shit that they forgot to pick up because they were gonna go egg and dog shit houses.
That sounds like you got egg and dog shitted.
Very possible. But that's why we're not letting that happen this year.
That's right. Dullamus Scion was filled with book bags of dog shit. All right, we're headed in. Good seeing you, Principal.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is. Whoa! Damn, is that a real spider? That seems like a weird, real spider.
That's scary. This is scarier than last year for sure. They definitely got their budget up.
Wonder what's behind this door. It says beware.
Come here, kids.
Wow, this is an abandoned Boston market.
That's
What a weird
right.
room.
Where the haunted cheeseburger was mauled to death.
Whoa, what is that? What's that noise?
Shit, the
What is it
cheeseburger
coming
fell.
from?
Shit, the cheeseburger fell. Fuck.
There's a big ass gut hanging out from
Shit.
behind a curtain.
Fuck. This thing's.
I think that's a roadie or something.
Wait a second. I recognize that gallbladder scar anywhere.
Oh, little kitties came to see the haunted fuck. This fucking chainsaw.
Why are you doing a witch voice with a Jason mask on? Jason doesn't
Yeah,
talk.
why is Jason in an abandoned Boston market?
Oh, the little kitties have questions, do they?
Is this Duck Guy?
That the gut.
You back there?
Come on.
The guy?
You guys just move along, please.
The guy? I don't want to know what to tell you, man, but I don't think your friends are really your friends. I think they're setting you up for failure. We literally just came from like a satanic church. It had like a bunch of upside down crucifixes.
Man.
Super
So scary. And then the next room was like an intergalactic horror room where there were like these aliens, and it was the walls were spinning, so you were really disoriented. And then we walked into this well lit, like almost industrially lit Boston market where there's just nobody here.
I mean, we able to order?
They told me it was like more of like a palate cleanser sort of thing, but still scary at the same time.
It's just
like,
dog. I don't know what to do.
It smells good in here.
Yeah.
Are you guys making food? Like, are we able to get some food?
It smells delicious.
I actually.
But then there's a sign up that says Thanksgiving, and you're just sitting in the corner booth.
Oh, are you kids hungry?
I don't know what to tell you, Doug. You're not that big. You just got that gut and unfortunate last name. Honestly, you're just built like Homer Simpson.
Oh, are you kids hungry?
I mean, I could have a meal.
I could do
All right.
mashed potatoes and a biscuit or something.
All right, have a seat.
Okay.
Thanks.
Just you two.
Yeah.
The fuck's that supposed to mean?
All right, I'll be right back. What do you guys? Sorry, what'd you want? Hey, be honest with me, huh? You guys see my gut through this? Don't answer that.
Good.
Don't
I
answer
saw.
that.
You're resting your cheeseburger on top of it.
You know, the whole time I thought this was going to be a big novelty-sized cheeseburger. It's not. It's a regular cheeseburger. It's a regular-sized cheeseburger.
All right. Haunted House was a huge success. We're moving on to Christmas. Now I know that, the big appeal of Christmas is who's going to play Santa Claus. Mike's done it the last couple years.
And I enjoyed doing it. I'll do it again. But if anybody else feels like...
We do have a challenger this year. Doug has entered his name.
Why?
Doug,
I'm going
I
by
don't know
Douglas now.
All
My
right,
name's Douglas.
Douglas
just so everyone
Scott.
knows.
Douglas Gut would like to be considered.
I would. I think I could do a really good job, and I think this town's in need of a new Santa Claus.
He's prepared a presentation for us.
Yeah. So if you'll take a look at this first slide.
Okay. Does this have to do with the Tampa Bay Lightning?
I got it off a word.
Okay.
Yeah. It cost me a lot of money. So if everyone could chip in a little bit, I got my Venmo handle here on my shirt. You guys can see that.
I can't see it. It's too high up.
It's absolutely stretched out.
It's at Doug Gut. Okay, on Venmo. At Doug.
Okay, I found a Doug Gut.
I found a Doug Gut
No.
on Venmo here.
All right,
That's not you? It's your picture,
Fine.
so somebody might have set up a fake.
You can send it to DOUGGUT, or you can send it to DA''GUT.
Okay.
Either one will work, okay?
All right,
Okay.
Doug, sell us on why you should be Santa for the town in the parade.
Do I really have to? All right, here's the next slide.
Okay.
We can score right into Christmas if we hired Douglas Gut.
Even you sound
For
uncomfortable
Santa
saying it, Doug. It doesn't even roll on me.
Okay, I'm going to be honest with everybody, all right? I'm kind of having an identity crisis here, all right? All right, I love my name, and I love my body, okay?
Great, so that's why you're perfect for the role you've had the last 6 years. You don't need to be Santa. You can be the fat elf.
Good.
We gotta have the fat elf. People love it.
Yeah,
How makes Santa feel better about his...
I'm just an elf, you guys.
Yeah, but it's somebody who kind of like, keeps... that last year we had that big thing where you slipped in a bunch of shit.
Yeah, because the kids all left their backpacks around. I don't know that backpack was going to be full of shit.
But we need someone to make Santa feel, someone that Santa can kind of riff with, You're kind of like the sidekick. We can't. It's problematic to have all the elves report to Santa. They're all like it's entering a weird territory of like indentured servitude. Right. We need one who can kind of
bust his balls a little bit.
The fat. We got
I got it.
Gutty, the fat elf.
I know. That's not even his official name. Okay, let's.
The town voted on it last year.
Oh, so it's legislation?
It's Gutty the fat elf, unfortunately.
It's been legislated that
it's officially recognized. You're
It's officially in there now, yeah, unfortunately.
You're Gutty the fat elf.
Man.
And you're kind of the one you're the one who can drop F-bombs with Santa.
Good Lord. Oh, I can't believe this, man. I have an engineering degree from MIT, and I'm here playing fucking elf.
I want a sidewinder. It's a little car that it can't go upside down. It just keeps spinning. No matter which side it's on, it can drive forward.
Hey kid, hey, look, you're wasting your breath on me, okay? See that fat fuck over there? Go tell it to him.
I was just interested. I just wanted to tell somebody what I was... My dad told me there's no way we're getting it because he lost his pension fund. So I just like talking about it now.
Oscar Mayer?
He worked for Oscar Mayer, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, thought so.
Hey, Gutty. I know what it's like to be an outcast.
How would you know what it's like to be an outcast, kid?
Kids make fun of me at school.
For what?
They call me Dylan the Big Hog.
Why?
Because I got a giant.
I don't want to know anymore, kid. This
I'm
is
just
really...
saying, I'm just like you. People, I'm an outcast. Kids at school make fun of me. I know what it's like for people to not respect you because of how you look. I'm sorry, I gotta go talk to Santa. This might be my only chance. My family's hurting real bad this holiday season. Could you hold my book bag while I talk to Santa?
Oh, come on. Oh, man. Doug
That
Guts.
fucking Doug Gut.
Doug Guts.
I could not stop laughing at that.
Doug Gut.
Give me the big burger.
Doug Gut. Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh god, that was so fucking funny.
That was really fun.
Real quick, Damian, before we let you go here, anything you want to plug?
I don't know. I don't really have anything going on since COVID, so just stay safe. Wear your
Stay
masks.
safe. You're plugging face masks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to plug those face
Plug
masks.
face masks.
Well, as always, I'm at Dan White on Twitter, @ then AT, Dan White.
Oh,
And
yeah. Look me up on Twitter.
Oh, yeah. Do a Damian.
Yeah, look me up on Twitter. I don't know what my I forget what my handle is.
I think it's Damian. I think your handle is Damian Anaya, and I think your name is Damian Fungaya.
Oh yeah, it is. It's just at Damian Anaya.
And I'm at Tim Lyons.
Cool. And just for posterity's sake, Damian, I want you to know that this is the worst that Plugs has ever gone.
Good, I'm glad.
No one has ever forgot their own Twitter handle.
No one's ever said, I have nothing to plug. I guess I'll plug
Look, Matt.
basic safety. And then, oh yeah, I have a Twitter, but I don't know my name.
It's like, yeah, salute the troops. Oh wait, yeah. Also, I thought of something more important.
Oh God. Well, Damian, as always, man, love having you. Looking forward to the
Yeah,
next
it was a
FUDGE.
blast.
So
everyone stay safe out there and avoid the COVID. We'll see you next week.